It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport.
By Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. He beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't.
I remember to this day the conversation I had with Oscar when I first told him, hey, you should fight Pacquiao.
They said he was done. Too old, too slow. But Manny Pacquiao isn't listening. At 46, with a career most fighters only dream of, he's stepping back into the ring. Why? Not for titles, not for fame, but because the fire never died. Pacquiao doesn't chase legacy, he is legacy. Mario Barrios, young and hungry, is next in line.
Passion in every combination, and the undeniable spark that still danced in Pacquiao's eyes.
Oscar laughed. He's too little. He's too little, that guy. There's a difference of almost 20 pounds. People want to see that fight. People are excited. He's the guy that's coming up. He's fast, Oscar, but eventually your size is going to break him. Not right. I can see it in his eyes. He's not even throwing punches. What is he doing?
Pacquiao snakes his left hand through De La Hoya's guard.
He's fast, powerful, and full of ambition. But what he's about to face is something no trainer can prepare him for. A living storm. With a left hand, sharp as memory, and feet that dance to a rhythm only legends hear. Oscar De La Hoya, once on the receiving end of Pacquiao's storm, watched him train again. His reaction? Pure disbelief. He's still got it, Oscar admitted. Maybe even more.
He painted a picture of a disciplined routine that fused athleticism with spirituality, a regimen that made every other fighter's camp look like a rehearsal. Critics once scoffed that Pacquiao's age would betray. De La Hoya didn't mince words about the punishment he took. 15 precise punches, each landing with the force of a spark.
He had no legs, he had no pop, he had no punch.
Pacquiao's resume spoke for itself, but it was the fire in his eyes that convinced De La Hoya. This was no exhibition, but a real shot at defying time itself. He noted Pacquiao's unwavering belief in his mission. He contrasted that with Barrios's doubts when he missed a punch or felt breath tight.
Getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me, because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the making. But what really screwed up my whole training for that fight was I started drinking heavy during training camp, and nobody knew. Oh yeah. I mean, it gets so I was literally a dead man walking.
The weigh-in, tension flared when Pacquiao stepped onto the scale. The crowd hushed as digits settled, then roared in approval. Security moved in only to hold back the mounting energy. Social media exploded in memes and hot takes. Fans debated on live.
I always was like here, you know, and my mouthpiece, which I had to make special.
Pacquiao's return echoed those epic moments, promising one more classic. And comment your prediction below. Let's see who truly believes in the heart of
Pacquiao trains like a soldier, runs before dawn, prays before sparring. His mind calm, his body conditioned, his purpose clear. This isn't a farewell tour. It's a warning. The legend has returned. So the question isn't whether Pacquiao can win. The question is, can Barrios survive what's coming? July 19th. Experience versus youth.
Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old, slow, ineffectual. De La Hoya has zero answers.
He questioned whether Barrios understood that a veteran's jab carried years of pain and purpose. Argued that every veteran fighter knew one good jab could crash a young man's dream. In his telling, that jab was the trumpet announcing Pacquiao's return to glory.
I was scared. And I said, you know what? The spark's not there. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
De La Hoya praised how Pacquiao's defense had the elegance of classical dance, but the intent of cold steel.
I'd love to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. So. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
So you had enough of Pacquiao is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
Thought that when you got in the ring?
Oh, well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation.
Fire versus fury. This is more than a fight. It's the rebirth of a warrior. Smash that like button, subscribe for full Fight Week coverage, and comment below. Are you with the new blood, or do you believe in the old king's last